All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Symphogear, Season 1, Episode 9.
Nine,
Yeah,
that's right.
that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of craziness last episode. We got a surprise pseudo-friendship forming between Miku and Chris. Hell yeah.
Sorts, yeah.
Awesome.
Good
cool.
stuff for foundation for the future.
And amidst some crazy fights with maybe some quad Gatling guns and things like that,
Ugh.
we had a reconciliation. Maybe, just maybe, Miku's life will become a little bit less absolute, concentrated, pure suffering.
Yeah. I think so.
Cool.
I think
All
you're
right.
yeah.
And if she's pulled into the fold of everything,
then she could be made more aware of things, and then
That's
it could
right.
be her, maybe unique choice to, at some point, maybe take up, a Symphogear gear as well.
Yeah, if they need another
alongside.
user,
Yes, yes.
But
her,
this is
her lover.
not yet. She hasn't picked up the book of being honest with yourself just yet.
It's kind of there, but yeah, I got you.
But that means we're also one step closer to the future that we saw at the very beginning of the series, of blood coming from the mouth while singing, and Miku watching her friend Hibiki dying right in front of her because her life isn't suffering enough.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Alright everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion. Oh, okay. Well, this was a cool episode. We had a lot of little wonderful moments sprinkled throughout.
Yep.
But we also had a couple really powerful moments for Tsubasa.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really, really excited about her character moving forward here because I feel like she's now able to live for herself.
Right.
In a way that is, I don't know, free.
Yeah, because like the whole idea of her being the sentinel and I'm a blade and all that stuff, it's like that's great and all.
Right. But you had a heart.
But do you have to be just that?
Yeah.
Why do they have to be mutually exclusive? You
right.
know? And awesome. Cool. Like, because one of the things I was kind of curious about, given that, we've got Hibiki as the main character, and she's got the connection with Tsubasa. We've got Miku, who's getting pulled into the fold, and she's got a connection with Hibiki, and then also a connection with Chris, maybe. But where does Tsubasa fit into that kind of quartet that we're forming, right? Like,
well, I mean, she's the mentor, she's the older sister, she's the senpai, she's there's so many, I would say, ways that she fits.
Yeah, from the standpoint of the role, absolutely, right? But from the standpoint of interacting with the other characters, I feel like this episode was really important for helping set up the friendship,
set up the future
right?
part.
Because the old Tsubasa wouldn't have been willing to be friends.
True.
Right?
Yep.
It's we're
Very
soldiers.
true.
This is a serious situation. Like dress sharp. Keep a steady eye out there, and just at any moment the noise could attack and kill people. Right?
Yeah.
Which is true. But how are you going to live, right?
How are you going to live?
How do you put your heart and soul into your music if that's all you have?
Yeah.
And then we get this.
It's
wonderful.
I loved the lyrics for her song. They were really powerful. I really loved how there was a feeling that Kanade was right there beside her singing this. And this is a song that she would have sang following Kanade, but this became her song.
Right.
And now it's a thing of where this is me singing this by myself.
Yeah, listen to my song.
Yeah. I like the potential. I'm not sure this is the subtext, whether they're implying this here, but the idea that this was the same place where they performed before.
Yep.
Odds are this is a song that was written when Kanade would have been a part of the performance.
Sure.
So this is something that everyone comes to expect when they would see, Tsubasa, is that Kanade would sing this as well.
Right.
So maybe they sang different parts. Maybe Tsubasa didn't sing the entire thing. Maybe they sang like certain parts more emphatically. I really feel like this was something where we saw Tsubasa owning the stage and rediscovering that passion. The idea that her character was one that could have been broken or shattered by the loss of Kanade, it totally makes sense.
Yep.
But this is the phoenix rising. This is the ashes have been sown, and now I will be born forth from it
and burn beautifully
into something wonderful that will fly on wings, anew.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this because it gives specific imagery in my mind of like, really good, like I would say individual, like power, freedom, just really good stuff here. But the fact that we spent the majority of the episode building up to this on slice of life, wholesome stuff means that, hey, you can also bear others on your wings.
Right.
In a way that has nothing to do with, well, your sword, your purpose as a soldier. It's just something you can give freely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I generally love slice of life moments in stories, especially when they're like, done at very specific moments. And I feel like the timing of them to happen in this episode and in this way was excellently done.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like I would always take another one of these episodes, but the fact that we got it here with all of the build up for the characters and everything was just.
Especially at a point that feels like the lull before a season 1 finale kind of build up.
Sure.
Because there's definitely the resolution of what felt to me like the prologue of the story, where it's like, okay, Miku is now in the know.
Yep.
We are seeing some really cool developments from Chris that are bringing her into the fold more and more. Tsubasa has resolved the issues of the first episode.
Yes.
So, technically perspective, the beginning has ended here.
Right. This is kind of a new show at this point.
Right. And there was a through line. This is something that I've noticed about the writing with this story is that they repeat things for the sake of the viewer in a way that doesn't necessarily make sense meta, but in the immediate specific context, it's like, no, it works. And one of them is the idea of this legend or this epic tale that's coming now. And the story basically setting it up through little throwaway things where she's like, you girls can go out there and get an epic tale of your own. And she's like, lesbians, make this happen,
But, the whole meta thing of, you are also the main characters of the story,
right. But then also Tsubasa talking about the legend that's coming here, that's being created. I am excited about the future of this story going far.
Yes.
Far.
And given the fact that 5 seasons, it's like, hell yes, we are going to get that. I gotta say though, the stuff with Chris, as far as the amount of time that it was relegated to, and then the quality that I feel like we got, excellent, really good stuff. It
was clunky. Let's be real though.
The exposition of Genjiro while he's
talking about the things that he did for her that she would know maybe at least a good chunk of it.
Right, like she would know at least how things went poorly. Now, granted,
she wouldn't know his perspective necessarily.
She would know his perspective, and the fact that it's like, hey, you can trust me. I was one of the people who was trying to help you, and then I
get that.
Right, like that, But it was totally like Maiden Butler talk of like, as you know, the the master will be away, and as you know, the so and so whatever.
Oh yes, nice. Thank you for telling me what I know.
I did know that.
Yes, indeed. That was kind of fun.
But I really liked the fact that when it came to the noise attacking, in a different show with this kind of setup for the characters, I would expect there to be something where then Chris has to make a decision. She has to realize, okay, I'm here, I'm on my own. The noise are attacking. Am I going to help fight them and save people, right? But no, we just cut to the noise, and it's like the noises are attacking Hibiki's like, let me handle them on my own. I want Tsubasa to finish her performance. Chris is already fighting them. Now, even though that's different than saving Hibiki specifically,
right?
Like when we met her, she was summoning noise.
Yeah. Do you want to just bring a thing into context here? The noise very well could be still hunting her from Fine. So
that is a great point.
So it might not be just that she's fighting the noise. No.
Oh, yeah.
I think the fact that they didn't explicitly show that the noise were coming for her means that it could have been just a basic noise attack,
right? And
she was nearby. So I'm not trying to rob your idea. I think
but that is a great point.
But it's just something to bring up that the noise were shown only attacking her never any civilians in the episode.
There was a shit ton of noise. Like at first I thought it was like, there's noise here, and then there's like a crowd of people, and it's defending a crowd of people. No, that whole crowd was just noise.
That was just noise.
Like,
yeah.
Holy shit! Like they're really good at getting the people off the streets. You know.
I feel like what it is the show is slowly trying to escalate the types of encounters.
Yeah, we're fighting a noise that's a fortress now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit of visual storytelling that things are getting a little bit crazier and crazier.
Eventually, we're going to realize that the moon is one giant noise, and
No, there's no noise in space.
No, it's seismic charges. You know, it's fine. It works. Yeah.
Dubstep space battle fights. You know it's going to happen.
Why would you ever take away the opportunity for dubstep? Yeah.
I mean, and also, things going to space because.
And yes, what you pointed out of Chris jumping out the window, which I love, is just the thing of like, hell no, I'll just jump out the window.
Thing.
I don't want to be here anymore. But then the transformation sequence as she's falling, because that's a thing that would need to happen. But then also that it's just, hey, literally anything could be happening, but because, we might as well use our gear, suddenly it becomes way more epic because then there's awesome music.
She doesn't have eyebrow powers, so she's not able to just land without splatting,
There was a part of me that was expecting Genjiro to just Superman leap out the window after her and be like, no, really, you can go if you want to, but I mean you no harm, I'm just trying to help.
He'd have to break terminal velocity to get underneath her and do the catch thing.
Oh man.
But okay. We have some interesting things going on with what's her name? Ryoko.
Yes.
She was having this fun little time gabbing with the girls, and then almost slipped something.
Yeah.
And that was really cool because it reminded me of Reiner from Attack on Titan, but also the idea of you've been here maybe for a while, but the idea that this question about love specifically led her to think about the reasons why she started getting excited about researching the relics and all that.
Yeah.
What's there?
Right. And I love that that's the thing that she is like, nope, can't tell them that. Whoops. Because, once someone starts to know your motivations, then they might realize, wait a minute,
Why are you here?
Why are you here? There's some discrepancies, So, of course, she's got to hide that. But, Ryoko as a spy was a fun twist, right? Is a fun twist. It's a very cheesy twist with how it's handled a lot of the times. But the thing is, I love it.
I do too, yeah.
And adding on top of that cheese, the cheese of the...
you have so many secrets in it.
Right,
I'll eventually find them all out. Yeah.
Yeah. But also the cheese of the I've been undercover so long that I'm starting to forget what side I'm really fighting for.
I mean, that just feels realistic.
Oh, it totally feels realistic. Yeah. But then added onto the just fun cheese of Ryoko's whole situation and the type of character that she is, and the fact that I'm totally an expert scientist and everything, but I'm also a ditz and and all these other things, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it. Let's get more.
Yeah, let's get more, and let's get maybe a little bit of a more attuned perspective from the three girls of hey, what's the deal?
So by a more attuned perspective, you mean you want to have Miku become a Symphogear user?
I mean, that's what's going to happen, right?
Naturally.
That has to happen.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
If this show goes the entire distance
and Miku never puts on
Miku is one alive and has not become a Gia user, I will be floored.
I will. I will eat something inedible. I'm literally looking for something.
What's something I can say that I'll do? Yeah.
I was thinking I'll eat a volume of manga, and it's
no, don't do it. No.
But
oh man.
Fun episode.
Yep.
Looking forward to the next one. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.